Iain and Rich, welcome back to St Neots Town TV. We've had quite an action-packed weekend, lots of travelling, lots of football, lots of emotions running high. But first of all, let's talk about Saturday when we were away to Bashley and ended up arriving late. What's the story there, and what was the story of the game?
The story there was a bank holiday traffic, rain, accidents, M25, 4.5 hours on the coach, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, nice short journey.
Yeah, no, that was. We just kept in touch with Bashley on the way, and I think Weymouth's visitors were late. I think there's a lot of I think a few teams kicked off at 3:30. I think.
Right. I got the impression from social media that this is something Bashley put up with every bank holiday in the August for the August fixture, and they pump out lots of information.
Yeah, to be fair, they were very vocal, weren't they? They told us to leave early and leave earlier than we did. Maybe it's a lesson learned for us. We need to leave a lot early on away days, I think, just so we can get something to eat and prepare a bit better. Because we turned up and we were still in the bus, weren't we, I think? Over to you, Q.
Were you doing your stretches and your warm-ups in the bus, were you getting ready before your arrival?
I wasn't stretching at all, mate. The only thing that was stretching me was my heart when Dan got to give away his second penalty.
Which was, I would say, for those who didn't see it, if you thought the first one, he was lucky to stay on.
Right.
Then, I was just saying to the Cams radio there, if you take the points, we deserved a point at Stourbridge, I thought. But we deserved. I was gutted for the lads at Stourbridge, but I'm disappointed in a different way today. I think they have to take ownership of that. But taking away looking at the point situation, I think Saturday's game that we're talking about could have been very different, couldn't it? Very, very different. We were fortunate, I think, not to be down to 10 men and 2-0 down.
Well, goalkeeper off.
Yeah.
Goalkeeper off. They scored a second penalty and then they were in trouble, really.
And there's no points there. So if you look at it, point-wise, we may be where we on luck, maybe where we should be. But today's disappointment is softened a little bit by Saturday's performance, because we sort of went in at half-time and changed the team around. I was disappointed with their performance, so instead of making substitutions, I said, it's down to you to sort this out. We made about 6 or 7 changes of position within the team, put players back in comfortable positions and challenged other players, and they sort of went out and scored 3 goals in 8 minutes, didn't they?
Yeah, the positional changes made a difference, but I thought we just basically worked harder second half. Maybe the journey didn't help, but we worked harder, done everything that was asked of us second half and scored goals.
We've done our jobs, didn't we?
But I don't think we don't seem to have 2 45 minutes in a row in us at the moment.
No. We've just done our jobs. We went out there, we said, everyone in this league has got quality, but the lesser players, if you like, without being disrespectful, they know what they're good at and they do it well and they work hard. And it's hard to if you played against. There's teams in this league with 11 players like that in it, and they're hard to break down.
And they don't take chances. They just, like you say, play the percentages, do what they're good at. And
that's it. And we need to learn from that, And it's. We haven't got any finger pointers in our squad where they're going to blame others, but we've got a few in there that need to take a look at their own game before they decide, that it's everybody else's fault.
So what are your thoughts going into this game today? Obviously, there's a bit of a buzz. Obviously, winning away and coming back home for such a quick turnaround. I thought today, after the performance in the second half on Saturday, and with all due respect sort of to Cambridge City, they're possibly not as strong yet as they were last year. I think they will do, because once the group gels, they've got a strong outfit there. A couple of lads went to watch them Saturday for us, so had some good homework on them, and I was very confident the way we set up today we would win. And your thoughts on the formation today for St Neots, the way we started? What was the plan there?
The plan was just because I think we finished really strongly Saturday. The back four finished really well. And the idea was to keep that back four together, try and keep some continuity, because we haven't had much continuity throughout the side yet. To keep the back four strong. Young Geordie was available today, and even though he done well at Stourbridge, it was important that we kept the back four that played together and had him as cover. Ryan had done exceptionally well in centre mid on Saturday with Adrian, so he deserved his opportunity in there today. Bobby Joe left, and I thought Jay could come in and do a job on the right hand side as he did doing pre-season for us.
Yeah.
So that gave us the option then of Joe up top.
So was Joe up on his own with Louis playing
just
behind?
Just playing off him, yeah, because Louis played in that position at Bashley and turned the game for us.
Right.
And he did okay there again today, I thought, but I just think, when he starts there, maybe he's a different player than when he comes into that position.
Perhaps it's a little bit easier to pick up when people are fresh, and they were used Saturday they were used to the way we were playing, and I think the way we lined up second half probably threw them a little bit, and big centre halves who like someone to fight with on Saturday, and they didn't have that because Louis dropped off deep. Maybe today they were a little bit cuter than Bashley and dealt with it better.
They're more organised, weren't they?
Yeah.
They just got it out to their fullbacks who hit the long diags or hit the long ball over, and I've said to the lads in there, from a defensive point of view, the goalkeeper, I sort of said to Dan, keep talking, and he sort of, he didn't shrug his shoulders, as if to say he's been doing it all the time, but they're not listening, but keep doing it, and the defenders need to listen to the goalkeeper, because if he's just saying it and people aren't listening, it's not going to work. And we've got two experienced fullbacks in there, in Paul and Rennie. They need to appreciate the standard of football we're playing now, and it is competitive, and then sort of take ownership of that back line of the two young centre halves that are out there. Because Dan felt sorry for Dan today because he had a great game again, and he sort of dribbled the ball out, and we've preached to Dan, you don't keep going long, play. So he's got that on board, and he's tried
play
to
out well though.
And he's tried to play, and we've lost possession. Between him and Jay, we've lost possession, and they scored. So it's difficult. I'm not going to be a hypocrite and tell him just to shell it. But what I do need him to identify is
that stage of the game,
when to play, and maybe when to play the percentages and turn the fullbacks. There was lots out there that disappointed me the second half. The mistake happening again. The amount of free kicks we gave away today was ridiculous again. This league is about set pieces and big players, and we give away. I'd like to see it back, but I think we must be near 15 free kicks today, at least. I would have thought.
And we're not set up as a side. We're not massive like they're a big side. We're not set up to defend set pieces like we are. So we're always under pressure.
Yeah.
And anywhere in our 2/3 of the pitch, really, we don't want to be, because sides in this league aren't going to get it down and play. It's shelled into the box, and we're under pressure fighting for the bits, which is not our strength. But
we've got work to do. I'm sitting there 4 games in, disappointed, and not concerned, but a little bit sort of. It's very thoughtful about what the next step is.
It's frustration, isn't it? Because we are getting quite a lot of our play right, and unfortunately, it would seem that a team can come down here, work hard, and capitalise on a mistake that we make, and they're getting the points, which is frustrating.
It is, and I say again, it's. With a young squad, that's what you get.
Yeah.
Now, what we're hoping to do now is build with the young squad we've got and keep that core together, so those mistakes in a month, in 6 months, in a year or two will be eradicated. They'll learn from us. That's what I spoke to Danny's, to keep playing, but just where on the pitch.
Quick question for you from somebody that tweeted the club at half time. They made a comment of perhaps switching Jay for Louis in that same setup. But I noticed you substituted Ryan Sharman off and brought
put Louis
Ashley
back
Fuller
to his wide right. No, what we did, we put Louis wide right, where we thought he could be a threat to their left back. Put Bobby left, kept Bobby left, and put Jay central.
Right.
And we put Geordie in at centre half.
Right.
Moved Ed out.
Of course, that was the half-time one.
Moved Rennie to left back, where again he's familiar, and put Ed up top, where he'd done so well at Stourbridge. I think Ed's. Again, the information was to go up and turn them and play between them, and give them something to think about behind. But Ed kept coming sort of short to get it. Perhaps the top two needed to work a bit harder. I thought maybe a bit closer together. I mean, you can get confused by being lazy and not working hard, but if you just play a bit closer together, you can get away with that.
Yeah.
But we need to work hard in training. I'm speaking to some of the lads again about working hard to get the ball wide and keep getting it wide and deliver, and then we've got to work on getting the centre forwards in the box to score goals, because that's what they're paid for.
Yeah.
Not to play left wing or right wing, to play centre forward and score goals. And Joe showed us he's very dangerous. I think he's in there with Joe. It'll come out.
What was his goals like on Saturday for those that weren't there?
Really good. First one was. What was the first one? I remember the second one. First one went across. We asked Joe to play within the 18-yard lines, and maybe to right hand side to the right hand side post, so that when he can roll and pin a defender, he can shift it with his left foot and hit it. And his first goal was very similar to that. The second goal was a good move, the little 1-2 with Louis, and he got slipped in and went across the keeper, similar to how he went through, and the keeper made a good save from him earlier.
Yeah, I mean, you make a good point there. The City keeper today has made some terrific saves.
I think he's made
shots that are definitely goal-bound shots.
I think he's made a good save, but I think we don't work the ball far enough forward. Most of the saves he's made have probably come from the edge of the 18-yard box. We're not sliding the balls across the 6-yard box and getting on the end of things. We don't score messy goals, do we? All the goals.
Well, Searcy's goal, you could say.
Well, he's
but that's come from what we've asked him. That's come from what we've told him to do.
Wasn't it?
We told him to keep the ball, keep it simple, play what you see, get the ball wide, and turn their defenders. And we did it. We played. Paul got in, round the back of the defence, cross, head back, goal.
He definitely righted his error, didn't he, Paul Rogers? Great run down the wing, and it was City running in the lead for a minute or so, and there's Searsy, and there's a ball bobbling around and scrambling around, and you're thinking the keeper's probably going to drop on this and smother it, but who else would you have in your team apart from anybody else? Searsy steams in and just
front next week
tackles it across.
That's about desire, isn't it? Wanting to get there, be there first and score them goals, but they're rare goals for us, aren't they? Things bobbling around the 6-yard box and getting on the end.
I think that's down to us. That's down to me as sort of the manager and the coaching staff to now. We've got like a bit of already got a list of stuff we need to work on in training. Now we get an opportunity Thursday. We'll watch some of the game and then we'll go out and we'll work on, because when we come out and we got the ball wide, when Jay went in the middle and he was hitting them diags, we looked a threat.
Yeah.
But then after 20 minutes we stopped. Because we weren't getting joy from it, we stopped. Because we were looking comfortable in possession. We got a couple of crosses in. Because nothing definite happened, we stopped. We just got to keep going and going. And we seem to stop. If something doesn't work, we seem to give up on it a little bit. Just keep going and going because we'll get joy. And I think that's what this league is. It's teams knowing what they're good at, and they keep doing it and doing it and doing it, and they grind it out.
Yeah.
If that's what we're good at, we keep doing it.
Yeah.
Keep hitting the long diags, keep getting in behind them, keep going at them, keep getting wide. That's our strength. Always has been. When we had Dan Jacobs here, Louis, Steph and Ben, our strength was getting in wide and getting in the box.
Yeah.
I'm confident Joe will score goals. If we can get him to set, I think he's coming out of that area too much because he's trying to get on the ball. But I think he just needs to be a bit more patient and stay higher.
Okay, so we now focus on the next game. We've got Redditch at home, another home fixture next Saturday.
And beat them, yeah, have we, Redditch?
They've shipped 6 today, apparently.
Right, well, that bodes well for us then, doesn't it? You know.
Did they play today?
To be honest, I don't know. Someone told me they got let in 6 anyway.
Yeah, that means nothing, doesn't it? They'll bounce back against us, you can guarantee it. So
yeah, they'll be hard working side. We've played them. They'll be hard working.
Come on!